Well, well, well. Look who comes crawling back to The Witcher. My name is Geralt of Rivia. This is our gutless Witcherhood. Let's do it.
Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is
Kind
it?
of anticlimactic visits just talking. My name's Justin. Thanks for watching Our Gutless Life. Remember to subscribe and be so kind. And, you know, give me some kisses or something. Who knows?
Did you see the magic storm?
Yes, I was out hunting. Just before the storm came, a swarm of nightjars took flight. Hundreds of them. Gray streaks across the sky, trilling wildly. Usually less of them gather, and their cries rarely sound so desperate. When the storm came, I gave up the hunt and headed toward Kaer Morhen.
Do you think
Met
he was
the others
born
on
like
the
that?
way.
Did you see the magic storm?
Oh,
You-
oops.
Did you see?
Oops. There you
Tell
go.
me about the trial of the grasses.
It's a three-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, they accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
I have the best
Everyone
digestion.
passed the first stage.
I'm a Monster Slayer digested
Unfortunately not.
master.
The liver and heart often fail. The mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
Well, that's no good.
What's the second stage?
The trial of the grasses. More idiotic tales have been conjured up about that than about princesses and dwarves. Before the raid, the lab contained vials, hearths, formulae, herbs, and the grasses. A mage and his magic were all that was lacking.
Did you ever witness a trial?
Just one, our own. I thought I was going to lose it when your hair turned white. The grasses affect the nervous system, so magic must control the process. The trial results in lightning-fast reflexes.
Also makes you
reaction
very
times normal
hungry.
people will never attain. Only 4 out of 10 survive.
Man, it's hard to become a
Quite
Witcher.
a cut. And the last stage?
I don't know the specifics. It involves changes like the mutation of the eyes, the bone marrow, hormones.
Hormone
in
therapy.
exchange, we see in
That's
the dark, heal
nasty.
much faster than ordinary folk, and gain increased resistance to poison.
Interesting. What's the cost?
We're infertile.
The changes are irreversible.
Entirely.
Oh no. No
Tell me
pee-pee
about the
work.
trial. Does it? I think I...
How can I?
Oh, okay, that's it.
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated than that. See, we've never shown her the lab, and the last mutation was completed years ago, before the battle.
There's like
Vesemir can tell
3
you
rooms
more.
in this whole castle. How did she not?
You really think Triss never used magic
Find
to
it.
peek inside?
She respects our secrets, and she's done a lot for us. For you. I trust her.
So why haven't you shown her the lab?
Triss would like to use our secrets to heal people and such. I've no doubt she'd try, but it's never that simple.
It
Ever
looks
heard
like
of
a
the gnome Alfred Nabel?
Dead
Eskel,
rat
I
on
have
the
amnesia.
floor
An
behind him.
incomparable inventor, like most of his race. Through years of research, he discovered an amazing substance. He intended it for use in mines and quarries.
Oh,
Though a genius,
Oppenheimer.
Alfred failed to foresee his invention's possible
I am become
applications.
death, destroyer of
Others
worlds.
quickly realized that a substance designed to rip granite from the ground could destroy castle walls. Some even considered using it in open battle.
I get it. So what happened to Alfred's discovery?
Mages stopped it from spreading. Alfred committed suicide, and his lab burned down.
What happened to Bruce?
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated.
Oh,
I'll
well.
talk.
Oh, wait. Oh, come back. Come back, I'm still talking to you. Ew, that rat got super squished.
How can I?
You seem to feel at home here.
Well, I've
Oh, I don't
always
have
preferred an armory
a
to
necklace.
a lab. Though Vesemir plays up the importance of potions, he's hardly an expert. After all, he's always taught swordplay. Still, he tries to teach us everything he learned when he was
You get
young,
long plays
that
and
was
let's
a while
plays.
back. But to be
Vesemir's a
honest,
swordplay.
I don't care for all these powders, mushrooms, and other trash.
What was he talking about?
What do I use as the base for my potion?
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol.
Potion
The better it
nonsense.
is, the purer and more powerful your potion.
We'll
Okay.
talk later.
I don't have my wolf necklace. I wonder where I get it. Hey, Triss. Yep, hang in there. Hey, Lambie.
What do you need?
Oh,
Done.
I have the ingredients.
I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
It's a good thing we just killed a mighty beast, or
What do you need?
What do I do now?
Talk to Vesemir.
that would be really bad for Trissy over there.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few
I'm
intruders
so
upstairs,
glad they don't
but
speak in
understand they
bad
won't be
old
a problem.
English.
Lambert, however, let the frightener get to him. Nothing serious.
Tis
Good you went
a-
after Triss
tis a
and
fight.
handled that mage.
she was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Thanks.
Ooh, upgrades.
Take these.
Oh, take these books too. With your memory gone, you'll need them. I would have taught you more before sending you back out into the world without your memory, if it weren't for this emergency. Yeah, that wasn't voiced because that's a, oh, give me, I'm gonna headbang. I cannot have this rusty sword. Okay, what's going on here? So I think he gives us, oh yeah, The Witcher's Encyclopedia of Monsters, a very large book that collects all that Witchers, that's a bad sentence, a very large book that contains all that the Witchers know about monsters in one volume. Sweet. The Witcher's Encyclopedia of Herbs, very large book talking about plants and about formulae. Let's read them. Geralt crams an enormous quantity of monster knowledge into his clever brain. Herbs. Potions and oils. Now we're doing it a second time, just in case we missed anything. A Frightener. So, oh yeah, we were going to read this at some point, but now is not the time. This is not Celandine. Okay, we have the Witcher's Steel Sword. Sweet. We've got an axe. We've got a little armor with our 3 potion slots. Whoa! And now here's all of the plants. No, these are all the potions, which we're not going to go through now. This should be all the different plants we can pick and ingredients. And then here's, no, monsters. Look at all this monster lore. And it contains all the extra stuff. Oh, don't look at her. She's all naked. All ghouls are ghouls. Sure. So we're going to go through that at some point. But now, we need to, for a potion for Triss, we need to speak to Vesemir about it. So we're going to do a little save. Hey, Vesemir.
Yes?
Thank you for the armor. Can I ask you
Can I
something?
ask you something?
Of course.
Any idea who attacked?
No, but the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps?
Oh,
I sense
salamanders
hard times ahead.
is a word that is said more in this game than
Can I
Witcher.
ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned defending Kier Morin before.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 witchers once lived here.
All of
training
them
boys
lovers.
for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home. Too damn few for the mob that
That is
attacked.
so
I
many.
never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special
were
agents
called-
read them to the peasants. Truer
Flyer
still,
and lie
the
is already
fanatics
combined.
could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed
can't
among
trust
the corpses.
mages.
Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer. There used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
All right, so we're
I
gonna
ask you
we're
something?
gonna look for a
Of
flyer.
course.
Who was Leo? That guy that was murdered at my feet?
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
Are there any other Witchers, or is it just the 5 of
Are
us?
there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Berengar.
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path.
We don't
Actually, none here can say they know Berengar.
we don't have
He
a
often
good
ran away from
good time
Kaer
with
though he
Berengar.
would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses,
But
he
in the
finally
end,
accepted his
it
destiny.
didn't really
and
matter.
started training for real.
Some always run.
Some always run.
Perhaps. And perhaps something detains him.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Now
You
we
mentioned
dang it, sorry. Now I need to say who was Leo,
Can I?
Of course.
Who was what? I'm
and
sorry.
then instead of saying some always run, I'm not allowed to ask that. Oh well.
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have.
I
Plus
just keep
the
some
claw of
plants
a
in my
monster,
pocket.
like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Lay the potion down next to the fire. Make sweet love to it. Alright, there might be a flyer? Nope. I guess we didn't find it. Nope. Whew. That made me concerned. There still sounds like magic is going on. I could have sworn there's like a little book in that barrel back there at some point. A flyer that's like, Witchers suck, unless I have it in my pocket. Oh, this is the flyer. I already have it, and I've been threatening to read it. JK, I already have it. So, here's the Frightener. In order to extract alchemical components, we just left click on it. In order to do this, you have to first find the book that talks about the monster, and then read the book. This is cool that there's like a little pathway up to the side of the wall that they've blown open. They didn't need to put it here, but they did, and that's a pretty cool feature. Wow, this looks so RPG-y. Anyway, let's take a sharp knife. I did it! Now we get the claw and the eye. Now we need to run back inside to the fire and meditate. Careful game, please don't crash. And then, can I see blue text over here?
Seems Witchers have always been better with a sword than with a paintbrush.
He doesn't like the painting. That's funny.
Witcher George, slaying the dragon.
Ah, George and the Dragon. Hey, do you talk about this other mural?
Defending the common folk. Inspiring.
Oh, it's like a cockatrice. See, it's got a little beak and a little chicken hat. I don't know what those are called. And then wings and a tail. It's a cockatrice, I believe. That's cool. I like that little detail of him talking about it. We don't need anything from any of that. Now let's make a... Where'd Triss go?
Yes?
I have all the
I have
ingredients.
all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the formula.
Lay it down gently by the fire. Where are Lambert
Where are
and
Lambert
Eskel?
and Eskel?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Eskel's taking Triss to a room.
What if I mess up?
What if I get the ingredients wrong?
You'll have to find more.
Where?
I'll have another claw and more celandine. Eskel has alcohol, and I saw calcium equum somewhere upstairs. But try to get it right the first time. It's not that hard.
Oh, you can actually say, I want to rest, and then he puts you down by the window? Alright. So we could level up if we had level up points. We could play with alchemy, reading about floating messages, skinning monsters. This is just the tutorials we don't need to go over. So we need to go to our alchemy. Select the formula. I don't understand how this can go wrong, since you would just... Oh, so we have all of these open already instead of just the one. But anyway, we go and we click on the potion, and it's done. It fills itself. I don't see how you could mess this up. And you can't mix a potion that's wrong. Ah, look at all those potions we're never going to drink. And for Frightener's Vision, we need Rebus, Vitriol, and then the special substance, which is the eye. So we're going to make that so we can drink it, mutate, and get a bronze talent point. But first, here's the potion for Triss. I really don't know how you could fail that. And then making a potion or a bomb or something takes an hour, and then drinking... No, not drinking. Leveling up takes an hour. But you can also choose when to sleep till dusk, midnight, dawn, or midday, and then you can rest to regain health and stuff, blah blah blah. Success! The potion is ready. I need to take it to Triss's room in the tower. I can get there through one of the rooms on the upper floor. I should take the potion to Triss's room on the upper floor. Berengar's secret. He is a graduate of this place. We're gonna track him down eventually, but here's a little quest for many chapters until we finally meet him. And then I must explore the fortress, make sure the others are all right. So now instead of just going straight to Triss, I have a quest to go find the other Witchers and make sure they're all right. So I want to do that before Triss, because I think that's the end of the tutorial. So let's meditate. I regained my health. My potion is still active. That seems like an exceptionally long time. Hey, buddy.
Yes?
We'll speak later.
Yeah, we'll speak later. We're not going to talk to you, old man. So, maybe I should... The only place I haven't explored since everything became okay is I haven't gone back down to the laboratory. And doesn't appear to be a reason to come back down here. No, everything's looted. Everything's fine. That's where we are on the map. I don't see any offshoots or detours. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back upstairs and look for Eskel. If I can find my way out of here. The speed increase mod can go, I think 25% is the max. This is 18%. But still, it is extremely nice to not have to walk around slowly. We can't go down there because it's icky. I thought I saw it. It was a reflection of light. It looked like there was a chicken underwater. You know how much I love chicken. Oh, I hear doves. This is what it sounds like when you hear doves. It must be room that keeps showing up. I see flashes of blue text. Hey, Eskel.
How can I help?
We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. The library is empty. I don't want to go to Triss's room yet. I already did this. The little tiny bed. that is a poor cow head bottle. And this is where I found my handy dandy axe that I'm still carrying around. Hey, Lambert.
What is it, Wolf?
Why are you such a pokey bastard?
Any thoughts on the attackers?
Amateurs. If not for the mage and the frightener, we'd have beaten them blindfolded.
But they had a mage and a frightener. They robbed us and killed Leo.
Oh,
True,
in your
but we'll
face.
find them.
Leo said he almost defeated you.
We were sparring when that storm arrived. My medallion jerked so hard I almost fell. The boy saw an opening. He certainly had potential. Then Marigold appeared, shaking, delirious. She insisted we chase the wild hunt. Vesemir agreed. He always had a soft spot for her.
You dislike Triss?
What
She's too pretentious for my
wild
taste.
hunt? No, you love her.
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword fighting styles, plus a few variations designed for combating monsters.
He's checking his nails. I wouldn't mind
I
hearing
wouldn't
about.
mind hearing about monster fighting techniques.
You noticed we carried 2 swords? That's because some monsters are immune to steel. A normal sword won't cut them.
For instance,
Werewolves, vampires, genies, and other magical beasts. The techniques for fighting with a silver sword derive from traditional swordsmanship, but there are a few essential differences. No parries and ripostes, mainly steps, evasive moves,
No
spins, and other
pastas.
acrobatics.
I'll be in trouble.
I'll be in trouble if I don't get my memory back.
You'll be alright, Wolf. Your body will recall all it needs to. Certain things you never forget. Trust your intuition when choosing your
Like
fighting style. The devil's best against
riding a
Kikimores,
monster
Reveres,
bicycle.
and Fledders. The Fiery Dancer is absolutely superb against Barghests and Ghouls. And the Verledon? Anything that attacks in groups, but initially limited to drowners.
Thanks, Lambert.
No problem, Wolf.
Oh, we had a
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of
little
combat
bro
involves 3
moment.
traditional sword fight.
Oh wait,
Start with
basics.
the basic styles.
Kaer Morhen is the wolf school. Old Vesemir always made sure we trained more as warriors than mages, though we also learned the signs. Witches employ 3 fighting styles. There's Aden Enye, the fiery dancer, which we call the fast style. The Viruleden Nefde Fengledev, the group style.
They're all
and the
elven
Temerian
names.
Devil, the strong style. Which style do you want to hear about?
Well, the Fiery Dancer.
The fiery dancer sounds interesting.
The legendary elven swordsman and poet Nisael created it,
Oh,
basing
that's
the
why they're
system of
elven.
steps and cuts on his observations of wildcats, especially the ocelots that elven rulers used as palace guards. The fiery dancer favors speed and agility over strength of blows. Opponents simply don't have the time to strike back. The ideal swordsman is a flame that cannot be hurt and inflicts wounds each time it is touched.
You can't
Nisael
really hurt
himself wrote
flame
that.
bites, as it
The
is
style is
anyway.
popular among the elven aristocracy. Which style do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the
Tell me
next
about
one.
the Viruleden style.
Just keep going.
Literally translated, it is the Nine-Sun Sword style. The swordsman of Virulito developed it as a method for tackling several opponents through complex slashing sequences. They say masters of this style can fight 9 opponents simultaneously.
But not
Which
10.
style do you want to hear about?
8's okay, but 9,
Temerian Devil.
that's what it's made for.
Sounds poetic, but there's little or no philosophy involved. Devised by Temerian Landsknechts, simple men.
Landsknechts.
It's best against heavy armored opponents. Which style do you want to hear about?
I think
I
I've
think
had
I've heard
enough.
enough.
All right.
Can you tell me about the?
The article.
I want to hear about this
I wouldn't
one.
mind hearing about monster,
You noticed we carried 2 swords?
for instance.
Werewolves? Vampires?
Okay, yeah, we did that. Oh, I've had enough, thanks.
Any other questions?
I just needed to make sure it wasn't
speak
blue
later.
anymore. Okay. Stop talking, Lambert. Stop talking crazy. Oh. Normally the thing goes away when... like, the wording goes away when you can't loot it anymore, but... Crate, we were able to get another... calcium equum. Great! You know what? Your chest was so nice. I tried to give you a dagger, but you didn't want it. So I guess is it J for journal? I must explore the fortress, make sure the others are all right. I guess that's check out Triss, because that's the quest I'm tracking. Very Braveheart music. Alright, I guess we're gonna go up to Triss's room. Do you think Triss is short for something? Like... I have no idea. Hey, Triss. Not under the covers. You don't even have a pillow. You don't even really have a blanket. And you're laying on a poor texture. Like, here's a pillow, for goodness sake. What else you got? Some books. A little cushion. Do you think this scroll has naughty limericks? There once was a man from Nilfgaard. Okay, we're gonna save and we're gonna talk to her. Hey, lady. You don't say. Double tap on the healing potion to give to Triss. Win favors of other characters by giving them gifts. Sure. Potion for Triss. There you go.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying
Did
on me,
he
Miracle." Calling
touch
me
you
big-headed.
inappropriately?
I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
Now, with The Witcher, Geralt is a... how do I put this nicely? He is an equal opportunity love maker. You can have... There's a sub card collecting game in this game where you have sex with a bunch of different women, and you get cards of pictures of them in various states of undress. And it's like a Pokemon gotta catch 'em all sort of thing. But my Geralt keeps his pants on and does not have sex with vampires or strange women he's known for 2 days.
We have no time to lose, Triss. The sooner we set off, the better.
You're right. Give me a minute to pack.
I'll see you at the funeral.
Pants successfully kept on, and now we're going to go to the cutscene funeral. Very sad. He didn't even close his eyes.
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I
We
know
can
a
only
few people
travel in
there,
groups of
and I
3.
prefer the coastal
Then I'll
climate.
head east to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter.
Oh, the
It
opening
might happen on the
cutscene.
bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
Oh, let's get our Witcher hugs.
I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Infa?
Geralt, I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears.
You're literally going to see each other in like 10 minutes.
Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
Okay, they're just friends. We've kept them apart so far.
See you, Triss.
Having a hard time wording this without just being... Oh, here we go! The bandit success in shielding the secrets which the Witchers have been guarding for centuries. Right, the bandit succeeded. Their leader, a Zircanian, I forget how they pronounce that. Anyway, so the Witchers set out in search of their stolen secrets, classically to the 4 corners of the earth. Geralt of Rivia went south to Vizima. I'm gonna spoil something, but his is the right way. He's gonna find the bandits. Alright. Wait. What's gonna happen? What? Hello? Oh, the outskirts of Vizima. Don't be ashamed of wearing skirts.
Caroline, I'm tired.
Chapter
It's
1.
not far now. We'll be there soon.
The game started. Here we go. It's magical grass. It teleports in when it wants.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline.
So this is Caroline. She lives for 8 seconds.
What are
This
those
is
dogs doing?
Alvin.
Dogs?
He's with us to the end of the game. These dogs glow on their own. That should be a sign that
Alvin.
you're in
do
trouble.
exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
It's a big moon.
Evil dogs.
Run!
Evil puppers? Oh no. Oh, stinky fart gas dogs. Oh man, I hope Christina makes it. Was that even her name?
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly!
There's a woman and
Beast
child
is
in
attacking.
trouble.
Sound the alarm!
Quick, close the door. Oh, Christina in her cleavage didn't make it. Alvin's all tuckered out from a long day of running. What does this have to do with our Witcher?
Geralt, Melatelli must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her. Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly. You people are monsters! Stand aside! I save them myself!
Everybody talk at once.
Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
And now this is the beginning of chapter 1, and we're gonna totally defeat these dogs, these Bargas. Oh, country girl, you gonna be okay? There's Alvin. There's the merchant who's gonna go save her himself. But all this is gonna have to take place next time on The Witcher. My name is Geralt. Thank you for joining us on Our Gutless Life. Remember to keep your pants on. Bye.